Sorry, sir, but this store isn't for your type, muttered saleswoman Amanda, her tone dripping with disdain as she looked at the 35-year-old man who had just stepped into the city's most elite boutique. His faded jeans, simple t-shirt, and worn-out sneakers didn't belong among the marble floors and glittering chandeliers. Daniel Thompson didn't flinch. His calm eyes scanned the store as if her insult had never reached him. I just wanted to take a look at some suits, he replied evenly, walking toward the racks where price tags started at $5,000. Amanda moved in front of him with a forced smile that barely hid her contempt. Sweetheart, these suits cost more than what you probably make in a year. Why don't you try that discount outlet across the street? You'll find something more appropriate. Two men in tailored suits nearby snickered. Some stores should really post a dress code, one said loudly. It'd save everyone the embarrassment. Mr. Peterson, the manager, approached after catching the scene. Amanda's right, he said curtly, glancing at Daniel from head to toe. Our clientele maintains certain standards. I'm afraid you don't quite fit the image. Daniel nodded slowly, showing no trace of irritation. I understand perfectly, he said, taking out his phone. Peterson gestured sharply toward the door. Please make your call outside. We prefer our customers to feel comfortable. What they didn't know was that Daniel Thompson wasn't just any man wandering into a luxury store. 15 years earlier, he had been a janitor cleaning the same mall at dawn. Now, he owned one of the biggest tech firms on the West Coast. That Saturday, he had decided to do something simple. Go out alone, no chauffeur, no assistant, just to feel normal again. He wanted a suit for an upcoming business announcement, the acquisition of a new property. Ironically, it was the same mall where he once mopped floors and where he was now being treated like an intruder. Are you sure you don't want to reconsider? He asked softly, slipping his phone back into his pocket. Amanda tilted her head, arms folded. Absolutely. People like you should know their place. Not everything in life is meant for everyone. Daniel's lips curved into a faint, unreadable smile, calm but dangerous. It was the kind of smile that comes when someone already knows how the story will end. He left the store quietly, Amanda calling after him, her voice sharp with mockery. Next time, try a place that fits your level. Daniel didn't turn around, but inside something old and familiar stirred. Not anger, but resolve. That evening, in his penthouse overlooking San Francisco, Daniel entered his private study. 3 large monitors displayed financial reports, corporate dashboards, and real-time news. He called his attorney, James Morrison. James, Daniel said evenly, cancel my Monday meetings. We have a new priority. Something urgent? James asked, already sensing the tone. Let's say I was reminded how some people behave when they think power gives them the right to humiliate others, Daniel replied. I want the acquisition papers for the Golden Mile Shopping Center ready by Monday morning. Increase our offer by 15%. Make sure it's a clean, irreversible purchase. There was silence for a moment. That's bold, James said, but I'll make it happen. As Daniel hung up, he opened Instagram and found Amanda's post, a photo of him taken in the store, captioned with a cruel hashtag, #, knowing your place. Hundreds of laughing comments filled the page. Daniel took screenshots, saving every post, every word of mockery. Actions, he murmured, always have a cost. Monday morning, 10 a.m., the mall's main hall was packed. Every store manager and employee had been summoned for an extraordinary announcement. Amanda walked in late, still glowing with pride from her weekend victory. She whispered to Peterson, probably some investor meeting. Maybe we'll get bonuses. James Morrison took the stage, holding a sleek tablet. Good morning, he began. As of this morning, Golden Mile Mall is under new ownership. I represent the new proprietor, who has a few words for you. But first, there are some immediate policy updates. A nervous murmur swept the crowd. From today forward, James continued, any act of discrimination based on race, appearance, or class will lead to instant termination. We already have documented examples. He tapped the screen. A giant image appeared, Amanda's photo of Daniel, along with her cruel caption and comments. The color drained from Amanda's face. Peterson froze. This, James said firmly, was posted by the manager of Luxe Elegance Boutique on Saturday afternoon, mocking a customer she and her supervisor refused service to. Unfortunately for them, that customer happens to be... A calm voice interrupted from behind. Me. Every head turned as Daniel Thompson stepped onto the stage, dressed in a flawless black Armani suit. The same man they had mocked, now exuding quiet authority. I'm Daniel Thompson, he said simply, founder and CEO of Thompson Technologies. And as of this morning, the owner of this entire shopping center. The silence that followed was absolute. Amanda's knees nearly gave out. Peterson gripped his chair, speechless. Last week, Daniel continued, I entered your store to buy a suit, not to test anyone, not to flaunt anything, simply as a man. But what I saw reminded me why change is still necessary. Peterson stumbled for words. We didn't know who you were. Daniel's expression didn't change. Exactly. And that's what makes it so revealing, because how you treat people when you think they're beneath you shows who you really are. James read the official statement. Ms. Amanda Richardson and Mr. Michael Peterson, your employment is terminated effective immediately for discriminatory behavior and conduct, damaging to this property's reputation. Security escorted them out as whispers filled the hall. Daniel took the microphone once more. To everyone else here, this mall will stand for respect, equality, and professionalism. Every person who walks through those doors will be treated with dignity. If that's too much to ask, you're free to leave. The audience erupted in applause, not out of fear, but out of admiration. 6 months later, Golden Mile Mall had transformed completely. Customer satisfaction soared. Profits tripled. Daniel's leadership became a national example. Amanda never worked in luxury retail again. Her viral post became a textbook case study on how arrogance can destroy a career. Peterson faded into obscurity, struggling to find work after his name became synonymous with discrimination. Daniel, meanwhile, launched a scholarship program for underprivileged youth who dreamed of entering business and customer service. The boutique where Amanda once worked was now managed by Carmen Rodriguez, a Latina entrepreneur known for her kindness and excellence. On the boutique's wall, Daniel had a sign installed where Amanda once took that cruel photo. Every customer matters. Every dream deserves respect. When asked later if he ever felt tempted to humiliate them back, Daniel only smiled. The difference between them and me, he said, is that they used power to belittle others. I used mine to lift people higher. He paused, looking out the window at the mall that once rejected him. The best revenge, he added softly, is not revenge at all. It's rising so high that their hate can't even reach you. Hey friends, this is Shadow Voice. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Your time truly means a lot.